seeing all different patterns of rings going around at least the first layer. We're going to get that first ring off, and I can give more updates on that, but this is not looking good.
So wait, we'll go back for a second. You're telling me that even on the very first ring, there's different colors all the way around?
The very first ring.
Holy crap. Colors. Dude, this is kindergarten for putting up bins. I can't even believe this. Like, what in the world?
They're color-coded.
They're freaking color-coded. You just put the same color on. It is that simple, and it's in a manual. So you remember this grain bin? This baby just keeps getting better and better because this story is a matter of just not paying attention to the details, but how many details we found is gonna blow your mind. Well, you have,
I told you about the rings.
Yes.
That's not the only thing that I'm finding right now.
Okay.
We're down to the crush portion of it. We've got all the stiffeners off of the sides, and we are noticing that there's 3 different sizes of stiffeners around the crush part of the ring.
Dude, you've got to be kidding me.
No. On top of that, these are the short ones that should be sitting up on the top of the bin.
What?
Yeah. Yep, they should be 48 inches all the way up to the top, and the last ring is a 24 inch. We're on the third ring up is a 24 inch.
That is like, this is blowing my mind. I can't even believe this is real. Like, this is something you hear about on TV. Did we get pictures of everything?
I have pictures of everything, okay, including video.
And we got video, drone footage, whole 9 yards. These guys screwed it up. It's not our fault. We got to make sure we just clearly communicate that. How in the world could this much go wrong? Imagine, does this metal look the same as this metal? I don't think so. We have sheets that are on the bottom that should be on the top. We have sheets that basically crumpled because they were put in the wrong placement. Stiffeners that were wrong. We have bolts put in backwards. We have bolts that just aren't even attached. They're just loose. How does this happen?
We're into the safe zone now. We're out of any difficulties.
Okay, perfect. I appreciate it. Holy crap. That is incredible. Look at how that is mangled. Holy smokes. So that's the stiffeners. These are stiffeners that got mangled. Those are the rings that got crushed. Man, you can really see that though. Look at all that force coming down. Look at that. Looks like a crumpled up tin can. Man, and you can see how that corn was still sitting in there. So Mike will be coming in here any minute, and it's gonna be a good debrief. I don't know how he's feeling about this, but it's gonna be good. What is up?
What is happening, man? That was a freaking win. Let's take it.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Well, a lot of challenges on this project.
More than what you saw.
Okay, tell me about it.
The rings, it was a Lego set. Yeah. It could have been built that way. Why was it not?
Just didn't go up right.
It just didn't go up right.
Wow. Well, you know, this is a key that management matters and having leadership in your company matters, because whoever put this thing together did not have those aspects. So I'm glad that we were able to step in and solve that problem for the customer. But I'm also glad that we were able to, do you know how many people were on this project?
Yeah.
Holy crap. We overcame all the hurdles of, the weather, finding the right people that are local that could support us, the cranes, getting all the manpower mobilized, getting all the resources that they need, getting all the parts there on time, and then having another delay in the middle. And then we were supposed to get it up in 1 day. We got it up in 2 days because there was just too many challenges. Like, we overcame so many stinking challenges. So thank you for going.
Yeah,
appreciate me not freezing in the cold. I'm glad you were able to do that.
I'm so grateful to be back in Florida. It's amazing.
It's another job done right. Midwest Custom Engineering.